What's up everybody, Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews here. So today, I'm reviewing a product that I've been waiting for 15 years. These C2 controller grips are not only going to change the gaming industry, but they've already begun to change my life as well. Okay, I know that was a pretty dramatic way to start a video, but I am very excited to show you these grips today. They are already in Corey's top 5 gaming products of all time. I know those are big words, and obviously I like them a lot, but there are a few things I personally think that could be improved upon if they were to come out with a second generation. C2 Gripz is a new company in the gaming industry that makes what are called pistol grips for popular gaming controllers. As C2 calls attention to in their About Us section on their website, your 5th digit is responsible for 50% of your hand's total grip strength, but is so often hanging off the end of a controller and not being used at all. And the gaming industry designs controllers for the masses, not for folks with big hands or for ergonomics. Now, if you've been around the channel for a bit, you'll know that I have very large hands. I measure 9 inches from the base of my palm to the tip of my middle finger and 10.5 inches from the tip of my thumb to the tip of my pinky. C2 Gripz takes hand sizes into consideration and provides 4 options for you to choose from based on measuring the width of your palm. My palm width measures roughly 4.5 inches, so based on the chart, I need the XL version, which fits up to 4.2 inches, which is what I have today. But there are also small, medium, and large options that should cover a majority of the gaming population. These grips are made from plastic with a textured rubber coating that is designed to prevent your hands from getting too sweaty. But I will say after gaming for a bit, your hands are still going to get sweaty. It is inevitable. For the design of these grips, they are shaped into what C2 calls a pistol grip, as it's similar to how you would actually hold a pistol. However, the difference with these grips are that they are ergonomically shaped to fit your left and right hands with a slight curve that sits into your palm and grooves for your fingers. Now listen to this, because I did catch C2 in a bit of a lie on their website. In the card that comes in your box, they mention it taking up to 20 hours of gameplay just for your hands to fully coordinate and adjust. But this is straight up untrue for me, because the moment I held them, I fell in love. Like I said in the intro, I have been looking for a very, very long time for some type of device that answers the small and uncomfortable gaming controller issue, and this is the first time in my gaming career that a product directly addresses this problem. The only other thing on the market up until this point were PlayBuds grip extenders that go on the ends of your controller handles. These are awful because they refuse to stay on and they only add some length with no ergonomics. But if you know of something in the industry that I don't know about that helps with big hands, then please be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. Now, I really don't like to oversell products, as nothing is perfect, and it's my job as a reviewer to find faults, but these grips have absolutely blown me out of the water. However, with that said, I do think there are some potential improvements and even some things that are a negative that you can't really change at all. Getting them on and off the controller takes some work, so be prepared to leave them on for the long haul. So if you're rough on controllers and constantly having to buy new ones, I can see this being an issue. Also, when you do take them off, there are some rub marks left on the controller. I know this because the Xbox controller you're seeing was brand new and purchased for this video. Now, I don't personally find this a problem because I'm never going to take them off. I like them that much. And while I do list this as an area for improvement, I do also like the fact that they are so snug and secure on your controller that they are not going anywhere. So the reason they rub a little bit is because they fit your controller super well. Another con that I came across is that you cannot set these on a charging station anymore. This isn't really a big deal, and it's especially not an issue if you use batteries for an Xbox controller, but these may make it tough for rechargeable battery packs to be used. On that note, it's a little tricky to get the batteries out, but C2 did a good job designing these controller grips so that you can easily slide the back compartment open. Now, if you paid attention to my measurements earlier, you'll notice that my hands are a little bit bigger even for the XLs, so I'm secretly hoping that C2 will make a 2XL version at some point, and if so, I'd love to see a little more thickness added to where my palm rests so that my fingers aren't hanging over the buttons as much, and then also providing a little more space in the ring and pinky finger grooves on the back, as I feel mine are just a little bit squished. But remember, this is not really a con because my hands are unnaturally large, so if your hands are smaller than mine, then you're going to be good to go and perfectly happy with these grips. But that's really it for the negatives. Obviously, I can't speak to their durability and how long they will last with long gaming sessions, but so far they've been very sturdy and they're great. I love how they sit upright with your controller, which makes it almost feel kind of ready to go and it's looking at you at all times. That way you can just pick it up and start gaming. I would love to see more color options soon, but if you are happy with the gray and black design, then these are an absolute must buy in my opinion. And in case you feel that their price tag of $40 is a bit steep for a controller grip, let me assure assure you that these grips might be the most worthy product of your dollar that I have ever come across. I'm also really excited because C2 is planning to release grips for the PS5 controller as well. The DualSense PS5 controller is one of the worst design controllers I've ever seen in my life, and when you realize the importance of gripping with your pinky, you will also see how terrible it is to use because there is nothing for the end of my hand to hold on to. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned because I'm definitely checking out those PS5 grips when they come out. But I hope you enjoyed the video today on what might be my most favorite gaming product of all time. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below and if you plan to pick up a pair of these grips. But thank you so much for your time today and spending some of it with me. Again, I'm Corey with Freaky Tech Reviews. I'll see you next time.